Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Going up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Daniels. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll run the option. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet feet on the move. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Back to throw, it's King. Finds his big tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming.
That's a first down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Wants to bring it back.
The returner brings it out to the 30.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick handoff. Jukes his way for more. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back to pass, it's King. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Georgia Tech.
Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Neal. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The hand to the running back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's King. Trying to get to him. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a first down.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first.
Kansas 3.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Lane. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Wilson. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Right on target this time. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 2nd and short now after that completion. The give to the tailback. The Jayhawks pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle with Skinner. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kansas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's King. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 9.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And now on first down after converting with the run. On the ground, it's Haynes. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moves away as he feels pressure. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's King. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets away from one, he's got space. He's loose down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Number 8.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game, they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
He'll try to tack on one more.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And on second down for this offense. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. Open runway ahead. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Arnold. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Hands it off. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Oh, we've got a shootout. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
On third down, going up top. Quickly complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in slot position.
Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Dropping back, it's King. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working the middle, it's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. The ball's free. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back through its zone.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know that
It's complete. A huge pickup. Hit the afterburners, kid. Past the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Never a doubt. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have to find this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Dropping back, it's King. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Lane. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He caught it! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive.
The score, Georgia Tech 30, Kansas 27.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Second down pass.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Take over.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, it's King. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. They go to the ground. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick strike complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Find some fresh air. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Off play action on 1st down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Number
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
and they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 7.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And the Jayhawks get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the single back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Offense with jumbo personnel. Now the play fake. Coming after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Daniels. He makes the grab. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Neal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to add another.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 44. Kansas, 34.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Wilson. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Neal. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He wants to throw. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Dumps it to the back. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Buys a little time with his feet. At the 35, he's open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He makes the connection. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's King. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Neal. Makes a catch and knocked down. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Grab near the marker is Arnold. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. He caught it! And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Back to the air one more time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Neal. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
47, Kansas, 44.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Neal. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not going to completely screw this thing.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Quick completion to the right. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Trying to barge in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They strike first here in overtime.
Georgia Tech.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 54, Kansas.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll throw it on 1st down. On target to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. To the air, it's Daniels. Might be looking to run. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Got it! And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the 1.
Brings up.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Kansas! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
1 extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. It's caught.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
1st down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And he wins it. A game-winning field goal in double overtime.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.